Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about a fantastic topic that affects all of us as customers: how behavior science influences retail brands. From store layouts to pricing strategies, it is all about us understanding what makes us stick to shop as a retail customer when we walk into a retail store. First up, let's talk about a store layout and design. Did you know the way the store is arranged, the way you navigate from one section to another has a profound impact on your shopping behavior? Have you ever thought walking into a retail shop and you see all the snackable, bright, colory stuff at the front that you did not go with intention to buy but you end up buying? Yes, that's part of planogramming. Did you ever realize that when you walk into IKEA, you have to go through the entire store? That's like store within a store within a store. You have to, when you enter, you can't just walk out of IKEA by buying that little coffee stirrer that you were intending to buy, or the vase that you were intending to buy. You have to go through entire store to exit and make payment. They have clearly guided the customer through their massive showroom, increasing the chances of adding items to the cart. And that pretty much works every single time. I mean, it works for me, it works for my friend, and I'm sure it works for you as well. This maze like layout encourages exploration and often leads to impulse purchases. Let me give you another example. Even in grocery stores, essentials like milk, eggs are often placed at the back. This is no accident. Retailers want you to navigate the entire store, and studies have shown that this strategy increases sales and people end up buying other products along the way. As a marketer, we all have studied about pricing strategy and how instead of pricing something for say $1,000, pricing at 999 rupees makes it feel a little less expensive, right? That's called charm pricing. It creates the illusion of a lower price, making the item seem like a better deal. Remember those $99 shops, etc., that they always work. But in the modern day, how are marketers using it? How is Amazon using it? You don't see 999 pricing often there, and in fact different merchants are pricing there. What Amazon uses is something called as dynamic pricing. Amazon uses adjusting the price that you see based on your browsing history, your location, and more information from your purchasing behavior. They capitalize on the scarcity principle, showing limited quantities or time limited discounts that we saw in the previous video, the first video that I made in the series, right? So, behavior science principles that you might have studied in your marketing are much evolved when it comes to data driven marketing. Let's talk about the third principle, which is personalization. We all know that personalization works. It is one area of behavior science that surely will give you a lift how many more times it is used. Think about Netflix. I discussed this example in my previous video as well, where the Netflix algorithm recommends shows and movies based on your viewing history. And not just that, they even show the thumbnail of the shows and movies based on what kind of things you click with. Is it something which is bright and romantic, or is it something which is very girly and primed in a very girly way nature? So they capture all this information. Where are you clicking? What makes you click? And they show you thumbnails according to that. That's some n equals to 1 marketing. That is hyper personalization. Now, let me give you a very personal example that I personally witnessed just yesterday. This is festive time in India, and I was witnessing a Ganpati procession. And there were many local vendors, right from dosa vendors to pav bhaji makers to vada pav makers, and so on and so forth. And I saw these different people use different behavior science principle, whether knowingly or unknowingly, I don't know. But the dosa maker was using incense agarbatti to have some kind of aroma around its shop, so that people, the smoke coming out of the agarbatti and the smell, the fragrance drives attention towards their cart, right? And it worked actually, because it was just so crowded and I was not paying attention. But when I smelled between all the crackers this incense, I immediately looked where is it coming from, and then I started seeing the fumes. So you see, knowingly or unknowingly, we always often use behavior science principle. So say your mom says that they have prepared breakfast, but you're not getting up to take the breakfast, and you have other siblings at home or other members at home. Your mom would say that please come and take breakfast before the best pieces get over, and you would immediately act. That's use of scarcity principle in order to not miss on the best pieces. You would want to go and consume the food, right? So yeah, once you start thinking about how these principles are used on us on daily basis, even in our surrounding, you would know that how you can leverage these behaviors in marketing as well. So that's all for now. Signing off, Nidhi Singh. You can see the other 3 videos on behavior science to gain more knowledge on how you can use it to drive business. See you in the next video.